Welcome to Auction version 4, the latest event management software tool from Auction Systems. In this tutorial in the Data Entry Name series, I will show you the optional panel for Image. Let me first explain what an image is for a name record. An image associated with a name record could be a picture of the person, couple, or family in that name record, or it could be a company logo or graphic associated with the company in that name record. As I said, the image panel is an optional panel, so it's not necessary to have an image for all or even any of the name records in your project. In fact, sometimes it may be more useful to store an image in an item entry rather than in the image panel of the name record of the donor. I will discuss item images in the tutorial series for item entry. If you store a company logo or an image in a name record for a company, you could print that image in the catalog or on bid sheets next to the donor name, or you may want to include the company image on name tags for representatives of that company who attend your event. You can store the same image in more than one name record. Perhaps your event takes place at an alumni reunion. Find an old yearbook and scan the yearbook pictures. You can include their old yearbook picture on each alum's name tag. The possibilities are endless. The image panel does not normally display when you have chosen Standard for panel details, but even in Standard, you can enable the image panel by clicking the Image button below. The image panel will open right below the Volunteer Contact panel. Before I talk about capturing an image and saving it in auction, let's talk about image size. Pixels is a word used to describe digital images. The number of pixels will determine how large or small a digital image can be when reproduced on paper. Even images with smaller numbers of pixels will look fine on a computer screen, but if that image is expanded on paper, it may turn out blurry. Also, an image that has a very large number of pixels can be reproduced quite large, but the trade-off is that more pixels means more memory needed to store the image. By the way, when printing an image that is stored in auction, you will have a choice of high quality, medium quality, or low quality. So the rule of thumb is that an image that is 300 pixels by 300 pixels can be reproduced to about a maximum of 1 inch by 1 inch at high quality. In medium quality, the image can reproduce to about a maximum size of 2 inches by 2 inches, and in low quality, the maximum size can be about 3 inches by 3 inches. So, if the image looks too small on the document you're printing from auction in high quality, try medium or low quality. You may be surprised at how well low quality looks for many images. To save a digital image in auction, you will first need a digital copy of that image saved on a hard drive, the USB flash drive, a server, or some other memory device you have access to. If I have a photo and a scanner, I can save the scanned image to a folder on my computer. I can also copy an image from the internet and save it as a JPEG or a PNG file. For companies, with their permission, you can copy the company profile picture from Facebook. This profile picture is often a good size for smaller documents such as name tags or bid sheets. Once the image is saved elsewhere on the computer, save it to your project by clicking Browse, and then locate the saved file and Open. The image will be displayed in auction. Also, you can see the image size in pixels and the location where you copied the image from. But at this point, this is just a display. The actual image and all this information is not saved into your project until you click the main Save button in the taskbar at the very top of the screen. Perhaps you have images saved in many name records. You want to print the catalog or name tags or something, and you want to include some name images but not all. This is where the Hide Image button is very useful. Click the Hide Image button in any name record that you don't want the image to appear. And while the names will appear for everyone, the image will not print for any name record where the image is hidden. If you want to delete the image saved for this record, press Clear. If you want to save a different image, you must first clear this image and then browse to the new image. Now let's talk about the Save to Folder button. This button does not save the image in your auction project. You actually already saved the image in the record by pressing the main Save button in the taskbar at the top of auction. This Save to Folder button is used if you want to save the image that is already stored in auction to an external file outside of auction. Remember, you can see where you got the original image from, and perhaps that location is no longer available to you on this computer. But you need to use this image in a program other than auction, or you need to email it to someone for approval and you can't get to the original image. That's when you use the Save to Folder button. When you click this button, you must browse to the location of an external folder you want to copy this image to. You will also have the option of creating a new folder on your desktop or some other location and then copying the image to that new folder. You may even want to keep several images from this project in the same external folder outside of auction so that you can have them for future projects. So you'll save to folder in each one of those image records. The next tutorial in the Data Entry Names panel will be for the Tickets panel. Thank you for joining us.